OMG, guys, we're live. It's Rank It, my totally original concept where we discuss some sort of like movie thing usually, and we rank it. I'm JPO. We're talking action comedies tonight. Speaking of action, Steve Mesa.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to rank it. Some action comedies. I am so excited. Thank you for having me, JPO. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'd like to clap.
Somebody throw him a fish.
Speaking
Hercules.
of
Hercules.
comedy, Big Business. How you doing?
I'm here for the action. I'm here for the pew pews and the ha-has. No, I'm doing good. Thanks for having me, buddy.
No problem. Speaking of Shiza, Rick, how you doing?
Living the dream. That's it. That's
And
all I
last
got.
but certainly not least, Richie, comedy late to the party, but not that show with Robert Goodacre. How you doing? All right, well, we're going to
Oh
go
my God.
one by one. Steve, you're to my right. Nominate a movie that you feel should be in the top 12 action comedies.
I'm going to nominate a good old classic from the 80s. I love this movie. I went to its Halloween Horror Nights Haunted House in 2019 before COVID. And I'm going with Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is, you know, people would mostly, have it listed as comedy, but there's a whole bunch of action sequences there that is definitely classified as action comedy. Now, not per se like a Lethal Weapon or Beverly Hills type of deal, but I still consider it an action comedy. So I definitely think Ghostbusters should be part of this list.
Jeremy, what you thinking?
Like, I think that's a good one. Like, I didn't actually have it on my list because I didn't think of it like that. But it's a good point. Like, that's a good example of, not just going straight guns and ammo type action comedy. So, like, I'm cool with Ghostbusters.
Rick?
Yeah, I mean, I view it as a comedy more than a action comedy, but I can see, like horror comedy, action comedy. I'm okay with it.
All right, cool. So it would make the list. I would have said no, because I would have been more of a stickler. But no, it's a good film though, so I don't mind it being on the list at all. Jeremy, what you thinking?
Well, I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and start off with, like, my number one, I feel like. So, I mean, Tropic Thunder. Like, to me, it's the action comedy because it's an action comedy about making an action movie that goes wrong, which makes it a comedy. Like, it's the perfect thing. It's never not 5 stars. It has some of the best lines, some of which I can't even say because we're live. But it's Tropic Thunder. Like, what do you mean? I mean, I figure like if it's not on the list, that's insane. But one, it should be number one.
Rick?
It's in my top 5, so 100%.
Ditto. I'm cool with it. Steve?
I'm a big fan of the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude, bullet farm a mother. Hell yeah, dude! Of course, this is definitely easily in my top 5. Tropic Thunder. It's still. I remember even a time where my dad had an emotional breakdown when Jack Black was talking about doing certain objects to a person named Lance or Nance. So yes, definitely. I definitely think Tropic Thunder belongs here.
All right, right now, Trump Thunder will be making the list. Rick, nomination.
I'm going to go with my favorite action comedy. It was kind of briefly mentioned by Steve, and that's Beverly Hills Cop, the original. It was tough for me actually to pick one of them because I actually enjoyed all 4 of them, honestly. 1 and 2 are definitely my favorite, but the original I mean, it's hilarious. It's a great action movie, and that's why I picked it.
No, I'm in agreement. It's on my list. Again, it checks off all the boxes here. Unlike Ghostbusters, which is listed only as comedy fantasy on Letterboxd. Steve. What do you think about Beverly Hills Cop?
You just stab me in the rib with that, huh? No, absolutely. Beverly Hills Cops definitely put the banana in our tailpipe, huh? It has such classic lines. I mean, it's such great. Even just the fact that I love the scene where he's just basically getting dressed down by the chief, and it's just been it's the perfect. It's one of the perfect action comedies, and it's what launched. Besides 48 Hours, this is what helped launch Eddie Murphy to stardom. We wouldn't get Eddie Murphy if he didn't do Beverly Hills Cop or 48 Hours.
Jeremy, thoughts on Beverly Hills Cop?
Yeah, I didn't put it on my list because I knew somebody would say either one or two, or maybe we'll end up with both. So like it was kind of just pointless and redundant to write it down again, knowing it would get pulled. Absolutely. Like I love the bits where he's at the house, like the way he like bamboozles the guy to just get access to a Beverly Hills mansion and just hang out. It's great.
Hey,
Richie, thoughts on Beverly Hills Cop?
Good movie.
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
After you've been here before.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know why I'm glitching out so bad to this episode, but yes, I would say yes.
Rick is in there then. Nomination. Oh, that was your nomination. Richie, nomination. I got confused by the bubbles.
All right. I'm gonna go Rush Hour 2. I think Rush Hour 2 is, I could always go with the first one. First one's really good. But Rush Hour 2 is where they really hit their stride. And I think it's really fun. A lot of action there. The chemistry between Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan is on point here. So yeah, my nomination is Rush Hour 2.
My only dilemma to this is Ghostbusters made it, which this is like towards the end of my list. Not to harp on it, so I'm like, man, I don't know if it makes my list anymore. But I'll still say yes, this is right on the cusp. I do think this is really funny. And I agree with 2/1 as far as comedy goes too. I think it's laugh for laugh. Oh man, Santana's gonna make me cry. Sorry. Who wants the rest of the thing in the background? So I can give a yes. Steve.
I'm gonna have to say no on this one. I actually enjoyed the first one, let alone I do think Rush Hour 1 was pretty okay for what an action comedy was. I wasn't a big fan of the franchise, so I was really pretty much lukewarm, let alone on part 2. So I'm gonna have to say no.
This is an action comedy. Jeremy.
Good action comedy that's good, but I'm also gonna say no
Huh?
because, like Steve said, one point is that the first one has the most memorable, like it had the bigger impact, the most quotable lines, but also I think there are better examples of action comedies that either Jackie Chan or Chris Tucker have been in. Like I think maybe later, maybe I'm gonna pull something out that you'll be like, oh, okay.
That's it.
So, twofold here. If I were to pick a Rush Hour movie for this list, it would be 2 because that's on my list of like 20 or 25 movies. I think 2 is a better movie than the first one. It's a more memorable movie for me than the first one. To what Jeremy said, there's a particular Chris Tucker movie that I think should be on the list over a Rush Hour movie. So maybe we'll talk about that soon, possibly. I'm going to say no.
Not fair enough. I don't know what Tucker movie you're thinking of. I mean, I kind of can guess, but all right. So of course that I know you do. You're the first one that said it. Anyhow, of course you do. No, my nominee. So that will not make the list. My nominee is Men in Black. The first one, Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones. Again, I love the world they built here. Really made me excited for that sequel. Too bad we never got a second one. But the first one's great here. It's fun, consistently funny. Whether it's a little baby, whether it's even him just NYPD not gonna punk ass down. Smith is his charming self, and just don't talk about his wife, Steve.
Absolutely, I think Men in Black definitely deserves to be on the list, let alone for the banger of a theme song that they had the movie has. I mean, come on. Men in Black. Uh, and like for example, like there's a whole bunch of memorable scenes, and personally, my favorite performances in that performance in that movie is Vincent D'Onofrio as Edgar the Roach. I mean, he literally is almost like the way that that makeup is with the skin drooping off his face just makes it like so it still works. It ages well despite maybe some of the the visual effects maybe not aging as much well, but like the practical is it's freaking amazing. And Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith are great together as a top team, probably top five duo of action comedy heroes. So yes.
Sugar, water. Jeremy?
Yeah, I had it on my list. Like you're getting into the more sci-fi of action comedy, but it was such a hit, and it's such a good movie. Like from the very beginning to the very end, like it doesn't stop being good. There's never Tony Shalhoub scene is great. The pug is great. Like Frank rules. All the Rip Torn stuff. So like all like the extraneous stuff is great. Let alone the core cast. Like they nail it. And yes, like black suits are coming. So you know.
Rick, thoughts on Men in Black?
I mean, Men in Black is definitely, like I said, my list is like 20 or 22 movies. It's on that list. I have a lot. It's when I'm thinking like Men in Black or Ghostbusters, like part of me wishes I would have said no to Ghostbusters because
You should have.
Men in Black is definitely a better option on this list. So because I said yes to Ghostbusters, I guess I have to say yes to Men in Black.
It didn't matter anyways. It was definitely in. Richie, your thoughts on Men in Black?
Yeah, I think it's really good, and yeah, I think it's I think it's fun. It still holds up. It's from the bit of the franchise. Yeah, the chemistry's there, and it's he's Will Smith is certainly a better actor than he's a freestyler. As if you've seen his video recently.
I take more than I can chew it. Then I
yeah.
chew it. Okay, well.
Yeah, he's an action star.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, I would have said yes if my vote mattered.
All right, Steve, nomination?
I'm gonna shoot my shot on this one. See what everybody thinks. This is a little bit of a more recent pick, but man, do I really enjoy this movie for what it was. I'm gonna go with Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. This was honestly, I wasn't really expecting much since the fact that I saw the first Dungeons and Dragons in 2000 with Marlon Wayans and Jeremy Lyons. So the less said about that one, the better. But this one took me by surprise because I know there was a whole bunch of fanfare going into it. It was previewed at a bunch of at certain screenings before I got got to watch it. But this whole cast is such fun. I mean, Chris Pine is literally at his best. I liked him better here than I liked him in Star Trek, and that's saying something. I really like Star Trek, and we got Michelle Rodriguez, Justice Smith, Sophia Lillis, Hugh Grant. And the fact that John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein, who are coming off of Game Night, another action comedy, has built this world where it actually made me want to actually do some Dungeons and Dragons campaigning. For somebody who's never done Dungeons and Dragons campaigning, and it got me motivated to be doing it, that says something. And all I can say is the graveyard scene. The graveyard scene is probably the best scene in that movie, and it has also great action sequences into from the beginning, from the tales of what's going on, from Jonathan. I mean, more we talk about Jonathan, I think the better. And the climax is pretty fantastic. I especially like the Fat Dragon. So yes, I'm gonna see what happens. Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
And that poor graveyard guy still hasn't done the rest yet. No one has. That's the last question. Jeremy.
I like this movie. I too like the Fat Dragon. I felt that I saw representation on film, and that's important. But I would not put it in the top 12 like of all time. as far as like action comedies. I feel like it missed me a lot because like I'm not a D&D player and I don't know much about it. And that if I had known all the little things that I was looking at in the background and the references and all that, I would have enjoyed it a whole lot more. But I just didn't pick up on any of them. So I'm gonna say no, even though it is a lot of fun.
Rick,
Oh,
D&D 2.
yeah, it's a pass for me. The movie was very middle of the road for me. I actually
Oh,
not nodded off in theaters when I saw it.
oh,
So I'm just gonna say no. I'm gonna keep it brief.
sugar and energy drink. Richie, thoughts on D&D Honor Amongst Thieves?
Were you tired from the day we met before? I mean, it was a pretty interesting movie. No, I like the movie a lot. Actually, watching Reggie, is it Reggie Page? I can't remember his name, but I'm watching him. I'm rewatching Black Bag at the moment on the TV, and he's on.
Oh yeah, Black Bag Brother.
That movie rules.
Overrated.
Oh, fuck it. I'm glad we're not talking about those movies. I could be upset. Yeah. But a bit of trivia about the graveyard scene, by the way. It's a bit different for Australian viewers because the voices of the people in the graveyard, JPO will get this voiced by Auntie Donna. So it's kind of cool.
Oh, I want to see that version.
And so. But yeah, I think it's just too recent. I need to sit with you a bit because we're talking all timers. So I'll say no, but I appreciate the nomination. It's kind of, I like talking about this movie.
Yeah, I'm on a similar page. I do really like it. Rick over. I do really like it. It was one of the surprises, not the surprise of the year. Because again, I wasn't necessarily a big fantasy guy, and like you said, that last one. But no, they found a really smart, funny script. And there's a good ensemble cast. But one recency, and also again, not to be a stickler. I don't know, fantasy comedy. I don't know. Just like it. So, Jeremy, nomination.
Okay, so last time
Unfortunately, it will not make.
I went for a no-brainer. So this time I'm throwing the probably not going to make it, but I'm going to make a little case for it anyway. The Princess Bride. Like I know it's thought of more as just like a fantasy adventure movie, but the sword fight, like they use the action that's in it to make fun of those kinds of movies. Like they're a little bit of poking a little fun at Robin Hood type stuff, even before he was Robin Hood. But it's a perfect movie. It's never not watchable. Everything is exactly the way it should be. And I think there's enough action in it and sequences and to warrant it as an action comedy. So.
What you thinking about Princess Bride, Rick?
Man, see this when I was talking to my girlfriend about this, like when we finally decided on a topic, I was like, action comedy can mean so many like different movies. Like, are there comic book movies acceptable? Is stuff like horror comedies like Ghostbusters acceptable? And now Princess Bride I didn't even think of, but I mean Jeremy makes some interesting points. I keep looking at my list and thinking about other action comedies, and I have to say no, but it is a fantastic movie. I wouldn't be upset if it ends up going through, but I just think there's other things.
Richie, Princess Bride.
Yeah. Unfortunately, talking to someone who's I don't like it Princess Bride as much as other people do. I think it's good, but yeah, I also, even if I adored it, I would probably consider it more, in the sort of in that fantasy sort of realm. It's not what I think when I think action comedy, but I get the angle you're going for. But yeah, I would probably have to say no as well.
I mean, again, yeah, shoot the shots. I'm not going to argue anyone shooting shots, but I'm in the same vein.
Yeah.
Again, I'm being a little bit of a stickler. I'm sticking to kind of what has been labeled an action comedy. Again, in those places, I'm not putting this in an action banner. Wonderful movie. Again, fantasy, family. I don't know if it's a family film. The films of the '80s, top 10 all day. Not for this category, in my opinion. Steve.
You would think we'd probably do on a top 12 fantasy comedy sometime in the future. Yeah, Princess. I would have
They're on
said,
rank it.
I would have said yes. I mean, the fact that like I definitely agree with Jeremy. It has the action sequences that's modeled after past action movies. Like the Robin Hood movies were action movies too. I mean, they didn't have a comedy, and we have this movie. I mean, anybody want a peanut? Andre the Giant. I mean, I would have said yes.
Not fair enough, but I mean, you haven't mentioned action comedy yet. So, Rick, action comedy nomination.
I'm
Let's
gonna
get a
hop
yes.
I'm gonna hop on the shooting your shot train with probably one of my favorite movies from when I was a kid, and that's Last Action Hero with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Austin O'Brien. It's funny. It's an action movie. It's making fun of other action movies in ways, and just a movie I watched a ton. Like, it came out when I was 9 years old. So just a movie I grew up watching. I showed it to RJ when he was old enough to get it, and I love the movie. So that's my next nominee.
Richie, Last Action Hero.
Yeah, this was definitely on my list. It's one of my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, and yeah, this movie's fun as hell. And I reckon, I think it just came out the wrong era. I think if it came out a bit later on, I think it would have caught fire and actually not done a bit better at the box office. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's super meta. Yeah, wouldn't mind a kind of remake or something of it or something like that. It'd be cool. Yeah, I think it's a really fun comedy ahead of its time. So Austin O'Brien can get a bit annoying, but hey, it's kind of the charm. But yeah, I think it belongs on this list. So I'll say yes.
Austin O'Brien hasn't acted since 2009. Leave the guy alone. Unfortunately, this wasn't on my list, but it doesn't matter because I love this movie, so it's on my list now. This is one I've always been a rewatch here. Yeah, I remember kind of like it's only in the last few years that I luckily have found. I'm like, okay, good. This film does have a following. Because it didn't do great at the box office. Like, it even made like Arnold. I think he was going to be the Hans and Franz movie as himself. They're going to make a movie. They said no because of how bad this movie did. He's like, I'm not playing myself again. That's my Arnold. Thank you. I'm here all night. But this movie's great. Was it Charles Dance? He's in the real world. Hello, I just shot somebody. Does anybody care? And it's really great. That Slicker villain, that Tom Noonan, I think his name is fucking creepy. Steve, thoughts on Last Action Hero?
Definitely agree with this. Should be on here for sure. This was also a movie that I grew up collecting the Burger King cups that they had. It was fucking awesome.
Do you still have them?
No, I don't. It was like the 3D cups that you move to the side, and then one of it's like half of Arnold, and it's the one that was just exploding out the screen. Oh, by the way, all-time great action comedy poster. I mean, the artwork is fantastic on that. Also it has the appearance of Bridget Wilson, who would go on to do Mortal Kombat, and JPO's favorite movie, Billy Madison.
Sick.
Yeah, only 20 weeks. Oh.
But David, what?
I want it. I want it.
This is definitely
Jeremy, talking about Action Hero.
Okay, so I don't think I like this movie as much as people who really like this movie. And it wasn't on my list. It didn't even cross my mind, but I'm not going to argue with it. Like, I'm going to give it a yes because I just think it was, like you said, it bombed, but I think it was just probably 20 years ahead of its time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if this had come out in 2009, this movie would have made shitloads of money.
Yep.
And people then were still taking those kinds of movies seriously. Like, we were still taking Stallone seriously and Schwarzenegger seriously as like big buff action dudes. So turning around and making fun of all the stuff that people were into at the time just didn't work yet. But no, yeah, it's great. And Charles Dance rules. Like
the other thing that I appreciate about the movie is they made it PG-13 to knock on like the R-rated like action movies of that time, which I thought was just another cool part of the allure of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, luckily made it very accessible to somebody growing up. I don't know if I would have seen it as much as it was ours. So, Richie, shoot your shot. What you got?
Okay. It's probably not going. Yeah, it's not going out as much of a limb. I don't feel. We'll see what happens. I think this is the best of this trilogy, and without a doubt, and it goes up put on rewatch. I'm gonna go Hot Fuzz. I think Hot Fuzz is the best of the Cornetto trilogy. I think it's just fantastic. Just every sort of British character you can think of appears. It shows up in this movie. It's just a sort of a love letter to Die Hard. The chemistry with Nick Frost and Simon Pegg is on display here, and it's really funny. And then even the action set pieces are really shot really well. And it's a fun time, and it's one I go back to more often than not from this trilogy, and I think it deserves to be on this list. So Hot Fuzz.
As far as I'm concerned, crack open a beer, Stone Cold style, give me a hell yeah. As you said, this movie not only pound for pound is really funny, Edgar Wright also knows how to shoot an action scene. So like, it's also just like a really well made action piece at points as well. So yeah, this checks all the boxes for me. Steve.
I mean, I think he's probably one of the most recent directors to have back-to-back masterpieces, in my opinion. Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. Like, I love Hot Fuzz a little bit more than Shaun of the Dead, but I still love Shaun of the Dead. But Hot Fuzz is something that I would watch instantly as soon as it hits Comedy Central. As soon as I'm stuck on it, I'm watching the whole thing, no matter what, no matter how many times they bleep out the swear words, no matter how many times they cut off the blood. I love this movie. This movie, it rocks the shit out of everything. It's a love letter to Point Break and a love letter to Bad Boys 2. So, have you ever shot your own in the air and go, ah? No, I never shot mine in the air and go, ah. I mean, just instant quotes. I mean, Swan. Just go and look after the Swans, too. And, don't do that. And by the way,
Ow.
It's just great cast. I mean, top to bottom, everybody that's in the British acting world has shown up in this movie, and I love this movie. I love Lamp. Jeremy.
What the fuck? You're not the host. Jeremy.
That's all I gotta say. Like, I mean, this was probably my next, I would assume, guaranteed spot on the list movie. So I'm glad somebody brought it up besides me. Love it. Love everything about it. It edges into that horror genre too. Kind of hits a lot of different stuff, and it does everything very well. Olivia Colman in an early movie role before she started just being better than everybody else at acting, apparently. So there's that part too. It's too much fun.
Rick, thoughts on Hot Fuzz?
So I don't have a ton to say about Hot Fuzz because I've only seen it one time. Me saying no isn't going to make a difference here. That's fine. I'm a Shaun of the Dead fan, so Hot Fuzz.
Both?
I didn't have a problem with Hot Fuzz, but I've only seen it once, so I'm going to say no, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but Hot Fuzz makes the list. All right, it actually would have been my next nominee, so that saves me a nomination.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go towards my only. The other ones. Maybe there's a couple others that count on the side note. My only comic book one. I gotta go Deadpool here. Again, there's just a lot of good violence. There's also a ton of laughs from the very get go here. I'm really upset of what could be a good R-rated superhero flick in the comedy world and the action comedy world. Steve, thoughts on Deadpool?
I'll say yes. Because I like Deadpool and Wolverine better, but again, I know recency bias and everything. At least Deadpool being the first one coming out in 2016, we can kind of put that one. And I think at least a Deadpool movie should be on here. The fact that it's kind of like it was what we basically spoofing off of superhero movies. I mean, we didn't have a spoof of superhero movies, but we had a superhero movie, and that movie really fucking sucked. Superhero stance. I think this one definitely belongs to be That's just beyond me. Ryan Reynolds and the fact that he recently admitted, yeah, I leaked the test footage. So what? We got the movie made. That's what happened.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Deadpool definitely deserves to be on here for sure.
We'll never know who leaked it. Jeremy?
Yeah. One, this was the first comic book movie that I wrote down. I only wrote down a couple. I had Men in Black, and I had this, and I have one more. But yeah, and like I said, like going back to Last Action Hero, look at how much money Deadpool made. And it's doing a lot of the exact same things that Last Action Hero is doing. It is taking the genre that it's in and it's turning around and making fun of it while doing it very, very well. And Ryan Reynolds, if you don't like Ryan Reynolds, I guess you wouldn't like this movie. But I love Ryan Reynolds. He is meant to play Deadpool. Like he worked so long, and so many people worked so many years to get this thing out, and then they nailed it. So it's a definite 100% yes.
All right, Rick on for Deadpool?
I'm on board with everything everybody said. I mean, the original Deadpool is the one I would pick from the Deadpool franchise. I do love Deadpool and Wolverine, but what Deadpool did for like the possibility of R-rated comic book movies, which at the time wasn't really a very popular thing. It was all PG-13 stuff, and then the mixture of the comedic aspect, which, like I said, I have probably 2 or 3 other comedic comic book movies, but this is probably the best of the bunch. So, yes.
Richie, thoughts on Deadpool?
Yeah, I mean, I'm with Steve in the sense that, yeah, like Deadpool, I think Deadpool Wolverine is funnier, but I think, you don't get that without, obviously, Deadpool, and I think Deadpool, he sort of revolutionized, like, sort of, that R-rated comic book, and how, like, he kind of, told studios, hey, you can sort of push boundaries, and, people want this type of humor. And yeah, like Ryan Reynolds sort of makes that character, like, without him, this doesn't work as well. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. And yeah, so the Deadpool we want it's a redemption after how they handle the character in X-Men Origins Wolverine. So definitely yes.
All right, Deadpool make the list. Steve, nominated?
I'm gonna shoot my shot and shoot for films that are probably not gonna be on here, but I'm hoping. I'm gonna go with Kung Fu Hustle. Just the fact that this movie reminded me of another movie recently, Hundreds of Beavers, where it's basically a live action cartoon. This is another one of these. This is what Roger Ebert says. Quote: Imagine a film in which Jackie Chan and Buster Keaton and meet Quentin Tarantino and Bugs Bunny. That's basically what you get with Kung Fu Hustle. You get the love of Kung Fu movies from the Quentin Tarantino aspects. You get the physical aspects of Jackie Chan and Buster Keaton, and you have them mixed together to make this hilarious movie that's just off the wall bonkers, and it's literally a live action cartoon. So I'm gonna shoot my shot and see if anybody would like to put Kung Fu Hustle on this list. So let's see.
Jeremy, are you Kung Fu fighting?
Kung Fu Hustle is great. I have it on my list.
Yes.
I'm kind of surprised somebody else brought it up. That's really, really cool. Yeah, like you said, it's a cartoon plus old time, like 60s and 70s samurai action movies and kung fu movies. And it's, if you like those things, you like this movie, and I love those things. So yeah, it's a yes for me.
All right, Rick, what you thinking about the Kung Fu Hustle?
I never saw it, so I'm going to say no, simply because he compared it to Hundreds of Beavers, which I absolutely did not care for, and I haven't seen it.
You
So,
are stuck in the stream, my man. Not just kidding.
No.
Yeah, you're the Chris Scott tonight, man. Oh, just pooping on good movies. Oh, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Beavers. You're the first person that I've heard that didn't like it. Richie, thoughts on wait, I got distracted. Whatever we're talking about. I got distracted.
I like Kung Fu Hustle quite a bit. I've only seen it once though, so I don't know if I could put it I don't know if I could get it there to like an all-time list. I need to really need to watch it again because I've been meaning to, because I do like that. You know, I'm one of the sort of apologists back then from like Kung Pao into the first of the series. So yeah, I'll say no, but like yeah, it will give me kind of that urge to maybe watch it again, and you know, maybe I'll go up there and one rewatch.
Well, it's all up to me, Steve. The power is in my. I'm going to yes. No, this is on the list. This is a great film. It got into the
Nice.
zeitgeist, man. I remember at the time when it came out. Like, this is it Korean or what is it?
2004.
I said, is it Korean? That's what I asked.
Chinese.
Chinese, okay. No, I remember like this Chinese action movie, and like even like my mom was like interested in like seeing it. You know what I mean? Like it was one of those ones that like skirted into all of the entire world. And yeah, it's funny. It's still worth checking out. It really is zany, and we're putting a list, so that will make the list here. Jeremy, what you thinking? Nomination.
Oh, okay. So since that was like one of the ones that I really thought might not go because I didn't expect anybody else to think of it, so that's cool. I'm gonna go with. Well, I mean, it makes fun of everything at the time that was going on in the world, plus just how Team America, World Police. Like, I feel like we've got an absolutely perfect comedy. It fits your style, along with a perfect action movie made with marionettes. It's absolutely absurd, and it shouldn't work as well as it does. But like just the initial shot of a marionette playing with a marionette, it's just incredible. Like the amount of detail and work that went into it just to turn it into a farce. And I respect that, and then just blow the shit up. Just say fuck it because it's America. Let's just blow everything up, and they do that with the movie, and it's brilliant. Matt Damon.
Oh, speaking of Matt Damon, Greg Weaver. What you thinking?
It is a highly quotable movie, that is for sure. A movie I need to rewatch at some point because it's been quite a while. Top 12 of all time. It's on my list, but it's towards the bottom part of my list. I'm going to say yes because it's a fun movie. And I don't know if 3 yeses will go through, but I say yes.
Good. What you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I like Trey Parker and Matt Stone a lot. I have always, appreciated their work. I'm like the only parts I remember of Team America Police is the puppet coitus and like the just the comical throwing up, the vomiting. So I really don't remember like a lot at the Matt Damon thing, but like it's not one that like sticks with me. As far as their films go, I prefer like much like basketball. But yeah, so I'll go slight no here.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it up to Steve because I'm kind of with Richie here. It's very funny. I still don't know if it's in my 12. And also too, like I don't know, like yes, I think it does fall under action comedy, but it's not like the action's actually like that good. Like it's a mess. So I don't know. Maybe that's just my neuroses. Steve, it's up to you.
America, fuck yeah. We're voting for this. Team America definitely deserves to be on here. The fact that it has a banger of a fucking theme song, and we were talking about the scenes about him just vomiting consistently. Vomiting on shit on my dick and vomiting, it's so inappropriate. Even at 2004, so inappropriate. But the funniest things are the most inappropriate. The most inappropriate things leads to the funniest things, and this I think definitely belongs on here. Hell yeah, Team America is on this list.
All right. Team America will make the list. Rick, the nomination.
Man, I am struggling to decide which one of these movies I want.
Final 3, by the way. Next 3 they get in, and then we're done.
Oh,
as far as that part goes.
All right. I'm gonna go with the
Four. I
nice
can't
guy.
count.
The nice guys. Russell Crowe, Ryan Gosling. It's a fantastic movie. Once again, probably ahead of its time a little bit, but a movie that is highly rewatchable, has great performances, mixes the comedy with the action quite well. So I nominate the nice guys.
Right on. Okay. Richie, thoughts on the next? Yeah.
If you're confused, by the way, I think you forgot to write Ghostbusters on the other side. That's probably where you're.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah.
It's on
I
both
was-
things. It's on
Yeah.
both things.
What is it?
Probably because you weren't here, or I don't know.
I
Oh yeah,
didn't-
you blacked out. Yeah,
Yeah.
you blacked out. All right.
It didn't come
Nice
up.
guys.
All
Nice
right,
guys.
cool.
Yeah, because you left.
All right, I'm good. Yeah, I was thinking about this. Yeah, it's yeah, really fun movie. Really good chemistry between the leads. Yeah, early. I think it's the first time I saw Margaret Qualley in anything. Angry Rice was really fun. Yeah, and it's almost like I mean the action is there. Obviously, the action's cool. I always almost consider it almost like a crime comedy, like crime noir. Like it's more like a fun detective movie. But it is on my list. So I would probably give it a slight yes because it is really good and I love the script. So yeah, I'll go yes.
All right. It's a yes from you, and it's well, it's a yes from me. Next one I probably would have nominated here. Again, I think Gosling is doing some really great, just practical, funny here. You know, the way the bathroom bit. Russell Crowe's also really funny. Sadly, didn't make enough money. This is a duo. I would have loved to have seen a trilogy for a TV series, whatever. Whether we unfortunately probably won't get, but this movie itself is great. Steve, thoughts on Last Guys?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Nice Guys, so I was gonna say no. I prefer.
Yeah.
I would have honestly. I like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang better. I would have preferred that, or I would have preferred even the Fall Guy over Nice Guys. But you know,
Oh,
That's okay.
but it's a choice. You know, I know it's a choice, but that's just me. I would have said no.
fair enough. Jeremy, though.
Full Guys made.
Yeah, like this is definitely a yes. It's number 3 on my personal list. Like would have also been the next one I said just to make sure like we got it in here because I think like yeah, I never would have thought of Russell Crowe and oh shit, totally blanking on his
Gosling.
name.
Ryan Gosling.
Like Ryan Gosling as being like
He's
a
Taylor.
comedy team that could work, and they work really, really well. And it's funny the whole time, and the action scenes are good. When the hitman shows up, like it really gets like it's way more action than it is funny, and it works that way too towards the end. But yeah, it's definitely yes. Shane Black is the man.
All right. Right on. We're going to Richie now. Whose nomination was that? That was first, right?
Richie.
Yeah, so it's me.
All right, that's what I thought. Richie, what's your nomination? The final two, I believe.
Cool. I don't know if this will get over the line this late, but I'm gonna shoot my shot because it's one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite parody movies. I'm gonna go for Hot Shots Part 2. This movie's funny as, yeah, like this is send up of Rambo. I did just jokes per minute here, just great sight gags. And I just absolutely love it. And yeah, I'm hoping that maybe this type of comedy is making a comeback here, but like then then you sit Naked Gun doing quite well. And it's just it's a lot of fun. Lloyd Bridges is is fantastic. So I don't know, man. I don't know where this is going. But I'm sure there's a couple others I haven't thought of. But Hot Shots Part 2, when I first watched it, it surprised me, and it's one of those ones I go back to all the time. So yeah, there you go. Hot Shots Part 2.
All right, how's that for we're at that point now. We only got two more left. Well, I do like the movie, and if it makes it, I'm all good. I do have things that are higher, so it's a side note for me. Steve.
What JPO said.
All right, Jeremy.
Um, man, I want to say yes because I think Hot Shots Part 2 has the greatest trailer ever made. Like I think it like if you go back and watch the trailer for like it makes it look like the most epic fucking comedy act. Like it really does make it look like it would be number one on the list. But that's all I remember of the movie, and I know I've seen it more than once. I'm gonna say respectfully no, but yeah,
Rick.
also good pull, man.
I'm piggybacking on everybody. It's a fun movie. It's like the belt's tightened now with 2 movies left, and I would say no.
All right, so good shot. There's respect to it, but did not quite make the list. My nomination here, I'm going to try for another Jackie Chan movie, Shanghai Noon. I love Shanghai Noon. This is a great pairing between him and Owen Wilson here. The action's on point. Again, you got Jackie Chan doing Jackie Chan things. There's a fun chemistry between these two. That's why they outshot that sequel a couple years later. Shanghai Noon, I think, is a lot of fun. Steve, Shanghai Noon.
Never seen it.
You suck. Jeremy, Shanghai Noon.
So again, because like I think I'm still on my next one. I got another movie that's Jackie Chan that's better and funnier and has more action. So I'm gonna say no. I like this a lot, but I'm gonna say no.
All right, hey, Rick, thoughts on Shanghai Noon?
I'll give a controversial take here. I actually prefer Shanghai Nights over Shanghai Noon.
Oh, get the. Why did
That's Chris Scott.
No.
Rick Weaver mask.
I'm going to say no.
Don't be my partner, my friend. Richie, I don't want to be here anymore. This is the last episode. No, Richie, what you thought of Shanghai Noon?
Yeah, I'll make you feel better and say Shanghai Noon is way better than Shanghai Night. And yeah, and honestly, thinking about it, I probably would have said yes. Yeah, so yeah, I quite like this movie, and you know, there's always been talk about a third one. I don't think as time goes on, seems less and less likely, but I'd be down.
I don't remember the last time I heard those rumors.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, Steve, shoot your shot. What you thinking?
How many spots do we got? We got 2 left?
2. Still 2.
All right. I'm going to shoot my shot. It's probably going to get rejected, but I'm going to make a case for it anyway. Hundreds of Beavers. I love this movie. I'm sorry. I love this movie unapologetically. I have literally 2 copies of the movie. The one with the exclusive artwork and the one that it's actually made out of wood. I love this movie. I've seen it at least 5 times since it came out. And I know recency bias is everything, but like I want to make a case for it, even if it doesn't get accepted. I think it should be mentioned. I'm making a case for Hundreds of Beavers, so let's see what happens.
Finally, the Happy 2 Gilmore cups are cheaper on eBay. I'm probably going to buy those later. Jeremy, thoughts on Hundreds of Beavers?
I love this. I love Hundreds of Beavers. It's a 5-star movie. I love it. I have a Jean shirt of the guy he's got his raccoon. I've worn it on like stream before. I love this movie. I'm gonna say no because I don't think it's enough action to balance out with the comedy because it is just a cartoon. Like whether it's a real humans and people in suits or not, like it's pure cartoon, Looney Tunes, goofball shit. No, good call, good try. I appreciate that, but for this, no. But yeah,
Fair enough.
Go watch it, JBO. Enjoy.
Right?
No.
Richie?
I haven't actually seen it.
Oh, damn. So, yeah, unfortunately, you have 2 unseens. One didn't like it. Jeremy kind of almost had your back, but that is unfortunately no for Hundreds of Beavers. Jeremy.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull it now because it probably not gonna come back around. You guys, I feel like you guys are gonna pull good choices if I try to throw another lob up like Princess Bride. The best Jackie Chan comedy is Rumble in the Bronx. You can throw Rush Hour, you can throw up Lightning McQueen in the desert, whatever. Rumble in the Bronx, his first like full English language movie, is so funny, and it's when he like 100% landed in the U.S. and everybody was like, "Holy shit, look at this dude! He does all the choreography. He does not stunt out. Like this guy, he's funny. All the other like people in the movie, because like all the other choreography requires everybody else to be just as on point as he is, and everybody nails it. And just the fighting with like the soup cans, like all the shit he does in the grocery store is hilarious. And it's not about a punchline. It's physical comedy, and it's as good as Jackie Chan's been since he came like full blown to the U.S.
Rick, are you ready to rumble?
I've never seen it.
Richie?
No.
Okay, sorry.
Richie?
Yeah. Like I've seen this once, but I'll tell you what, I did enjoy it, and I remember laughing a bit. I'll tell you what, I think like Jackie Chan is a sort of staple of that sort of action comedy genre. I think he's got comedic chops, and obviously the action is one of the best of all time. And I think he needs some representation. So I would say yes.
Alrighty. I'm pretty sure I saw this, but I was like 6. I don't remember, so it's a slight no. Steve?
Sorry, Jeremy. I'm gonna give it a slight no. I do like Rumble in the Bronx, but there's 2 movies that haven't been mentioned that are probably going to be mentioned this coming around, hopefully. So I say a slight no.
That's fair.
Nice. We will not be rumbling, but Rick, what you got for nomination?
Well, I feel like I'm never going to be invited back for Rankum, so this would be the last movie I ever put up. So,
Nice.
Man. I gotta say 21 Jump Street.
Fuck, that's what I was looking at. Now I'm gonna think of something else.
I love Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill is one of my favorite actors ever. I thought it was so well done. It had great nods to the original TV series. It was just a blast. Channing Tatum was hilarious in it. The movie's just so fun and a good action movie as well. So 21 Jump Street.
All right. Richie, it sounds like you're going to say yes.
Yeah. This is going to be my next nomination. I think it's a fantastic movie. When I first heard about the announcement of the project, I'm like, this is interesting. I don't know how this will work. Considering it's sort of quite the genre shift. But then I saw the trailer, I'm like, oh my god, okay, this is good. This is cool. And then it just works. It's a definite yes from me all the way.
I love this movie. I do love this movie, but I'm going to be an agent of chaos and give it a slight no because there's really only action in like the first 5 and last 5 minutes. You know what I mean? So I think there's a better mix out there. But if it makes it through, I'm totally cool with this. I'm going to leave it up to Steve and Jeremy. Steve?
That's me with Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill for the press day of 21 Jump Street. So yes,
that's awesome.
I'm gonna go. I'm definitely So when I saw the trailer for 21 Jump Street, it looked like it looked okay. Like they're spoofing police movies, and it's the movie based off of a TV series. All right, looks okay. No, but like this is one of the expectations where the trailer left me lukewarm, but the movie itself just blew me out of the water. Like this met all my. This had everything I wanted about it. It had Channing Tatum, one of the big ones before he got noticed. I think this was his big comedy role, in my opinion. Besides, a little less known seen as She's the Man, but this is his big comedy role that got him introduced to do more of the stuff, more of the stuff of Akiva Schafferman and Sandberg and all those other people and Seth Rogen. So I'm definitely going. 21 Jump Street should definitely be on here.
Jeremy.
Yeah, I was surprised it didn't come up sooner. Honestly, like I thought about it, but then I kind of went for a couple long shots, instead of. But this was very high on the list. Um, the first 15 minutes of this movie took me from where I hated Channing Tatum and dreaded a movie coming out that he was in to loving Channing Tatum, and so he can't do any wrong now. I don't care what he does. Like he's funny, and it was one of those things. I was like, why did you wait so long to be funny? Like, why do all these other like movies that people hate while you're trying to be serious, dramatic actor when your strength is comedy? And when he finally like embraced that and somebody saw it and put him in this part, it's great. This movie is almost perfect. You're right, not a ton of action, but the way it moves like an action movie. Like even like the high, like when they're all fucked up, it still is like the tension is there that would be like in an action scene because they're in school and they're fucked up. Everything works. Yeah, it's definitely yes.
Right on. All right, so we're gonna jump straight, main the list down nitty gritty. Richie, do you have our last nomination potentially?
But let's turn my head. One would be kind of fun. Just piggyback off that, but I'll try for this. Yeah, another sort of the same vein with the same type of actors. One that is really really fun. I'm gonna go Pineapple Express. I think Pineapple Express is a real fun stoner movie, and yeah, it's definitely an action comedy. There's that just given what they get up to, and then all the I think Craig Robinson's real fun in this movie. I mean, I think at least the romance at the time between James Franco and Seth Rogen really shines through here, especially when that scene that's just shown in the trailer where he gets he tries to kick out the window and gets his foot stuck. It's very much an ode to sort of action movie tropes. It's fun. Danny McBride being great as well. And then just sort of great in jokes as well. So I'll pump for it. Pineapple Express.
Alrighty. It's really nice. I like this movie a lot. I always have. From the Bill Hader cameo in the beginning to the rest of the ensemble cast. Another helpful workout for Danny. It's on my like larger list. It's not in. I got still stuff that is a little higher. So it's like no for me, Steve.
I do like this movie. I think this was Danny McBride's breakout role before, this was at the time when he was getting the fist weight release too. So like this broke him out. It got him the lead to do a downward bound. Am I wrong?
Eastbound and down.
Eastbound and down.
Yeah,
Loaded up and journey. They got a long way to go, but a good time to get there. I'm just talking over Steve Mason. Sorry, what?
No, because then he made the production company with the guy with
Jody Hill.
Yes. But despite all that,
I'm gonna finish Steve's sentences.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say it, and we can say no. Jeremy.
Like I didn't think about it. I didn't have it on my list. I mean, I only went about I think I went like 15.
You too busy smoking that Pineapple Express,
Man, just to represent, and Rosie Perez is a fun. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a yeah.
Right.
Nice pull, Richie.
Oh man, all the pressure on me. It's not on my list that I made. I definitely like it better than some of the other choices that have gone through, but I think I have to say no.
Oh, so close.
I love you, Richie.
We love Richie indeed, but unfortunately, that is still a slight no for Pineapple Express. We'll try to go a little bit more here. My nomination for y'all will be Kingsman, Secret Service. I think one, the action is on par. Talking about that church scene, talking about some stuff with Taron Egerton. Also very funny too. Taron Egerton is extremely, charismatic and charming. Great breakout for him. Stuff with Samuel Jackson. He's a fun, shooting scenery villain here. Funny action. Kingsman, Steve.
It was an okay. It's not a bad choice, JPO. It's definitely I definitely like that choice better than Nice Guys. But I'm gonna have to say no. There's a movie that I'm hoping that that I want to mention next. I'm hoping it gets around to it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But like I'm gonna have to say no on that one.
Got it. One number, one yes. Jeremy, Kingsman, Secret Service, the first one.
It's one of the other two comic book movies that I have. I have a Deadpool. Yeah, I mean, oh man, it's that final spot. I think, yeah, I think Matthew Vaughn crushes it. Uh, the church scene goes a long way. That's a hell of an action scene in a movie with a lot of funny characters. Like Samuel L. Jackson is hilarious. I'm gonna say yes. Like, yeah, it's a great blend.
All right, Rick, Kingsman.
So it's on my list. Yes. The church scene is fantastic. The humor, the vulgarity of it all. I think it's a fun movie. I think it's the best, hands down, of the Kingsman movies. And I say yes.
All right.
All right, Richie, what was your thoughts on Kingsman?
Yeah, I would have said yes. So, yeah, I think it's great. Yeah, fun film. Yeah, could lead to a fun franchise. But I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the other. So I mean, Golden Show was fine. But yeah, but this one kicked it off with a bang. So, yeah, definitely yes.
As a Kingsman Secret Service will finalize the top 12 list here. So that's the longest part. This is the shorter part now. We now rank the 12 that we have. Got to put them in some sort of order. So, guys, look at the either bottom here or go to the private chat. I listed all 12 movies there. Start to kind of put them in order, either in your mind or on paper or on a notepad, however you want. And then we're going to go one by one. So, for instance, I'm going to go and ask you what your number 12 is. So, while you kind of get that list together, here we go. Let's do some quick honorable mentions. If it has swung back around to me, I think another Edgar Wright movie, or two Edgar Wright movies, Baby Driver and Scott Pilgrim, I think are fantastic here. Lethal Weapon was kind of vaguely brought up in like talking. Lethal Weapon's fantastic. If you go for recency as well, Bullet Train, I think is a really big banger here. The other guys, Game Night was kind of preferably mentioned, and again, if you go comic book movies, both Guardians and Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor Ragnarok, I think are fantastic. Steve, any honorable mentions?
Yeah, I definitely would have want to mention. I mean, I definitely would have want to mention Scott Pilgrim as that would have been my next building the case for Scott Pilgrim. But I would have also argued for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Hell, I think even the latest Naked Gun movie I enjoyed so fucking much. I seen it twice in theater, which is hard to get me to do that. Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, Lethal Weapon 2, Logan Lucky, The Suicide Squad, and Galaxy Quest.
Right on. Jeremy?
I had 22 Jump Street on my list as well. I was like, they could both honestly be on that list and I had Deadpool Wolverine. That was one just kind of like in parentheses. But I also had Guardians of the Galaxy. That was the other comic book movie that I just never brought up. My favorite 80s action comedy, nobody said it, and if it had gotten back to me, it would have been my next toss out there. It's Midnight Run with Robert De Niro and Charles Grodin. It's great. And then I also had the other guys, Guardians of the Galaxy. And then shout out to the ladies. I had Spy in the Heat. So,
Yeah, the McCarthy ones, the best McCarthy ones. Richie?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's do this order. We'll come back to you. We're not done.
Yeah, I had Spy and Heat as well. Had the comic book movie also. I had Kick Ass. Kick Ass was really fun. Another sort of parody movie that gets forgotten. Loaded Weapon 1 is really funny.
it is.
The original Naked Gun, the Catch from Police Squad is singing about as well. And definitely Baby Driver, and it's pretty. True Lies, I think is pretty fun as well. No, I think I feel like it's fun. Right? That movie's fun. So so that's pretty much that. That'd be my ones. Yeah.
Rick.
So I got to ask Jeremy, what Chris Tucker movie were you thinking earlier?
The Fifth Element.
So I thought you might have been going there. I was actually thinking Money Talks. Another favorite of mine from my younger days. True Lies.
That's the one I would have thought you wouldn't. Nobody would definitely not have said.
See, I love Money Talks. It's a very close to my heart from my teenage years.
I got you.
Beverly Hills Cop 2. Like Richie said, I had True Lies. The Other Guys. Bad Boys 2. A little Adam Sandler love. Bulletproof. Probably not top 12 worthy, but I want to mention it. Snatch. Snatch was very high up on my list.
Dags.
Also, The Gentleman. I loved The Gentleman. Colin Farrell was awesome in that movie. Logan Lucky, another fun movie. Superhero movies, I have Suicide Squad, Guardians 2, Scott Pilgrim, Thor Ragnarok. I also mentioned Bullet Train and Game Night. So that's what I had.
Yeah, I like the Gentleman a lot. Again, I don't know if action or no comedy rather is the one. It's definitely funny in moments. Leo Logan mentions Top Secret, Stakeout, Running Scared of 86, Mainstream Men's the Funny One, Shows Ends of 2000. Right on. All right, go one by one. What's your number 12? Steve Mason.
Nice guys.
Hey, Jeremy.
I would have put Team America at my number 12.
Rick.
Kung Fu Hustle.
And Richie.
Team America.
I actually would have third Team America, so Team America is especially number 12, so take that off your list, y'all. What do you got number 11? Jeremy.
Kingsman, Secret Service.
Right?
I mean, can I say the same movie if it didn't get picked, or do I go with my 11?
Yeah, of course. Just keep no. Keep going with whatever you want until it's done.
Kung Fu Hustle.
Don't take Team America. Richie, yeah.
Kung Fu Hustle.
And I would have said Ghostbusters, Steve.
Nice guys.
So it looks like Kung Fu Hustle will be your number 11. Rick?
Ghostbusters.
Richie?
I'm going Nice Guys here.
Alrighty, I'm going to say Ghostbusters, so Steve will say...
Nice guys.
Alright, Jeremy, choose between Nice Guys and Ghostbusters.
I'm not gonna put Nice Guys this low. I'll say Ghostbusters.
Hell yeah. That's the right decision. Richie.
Nice Guys.
Alright, I'm going Kingsman now. Steve?
Nice guys.
Jeremy?
Kung Fu Hustle.
I didn't hear Rick.
That was all.
Yeah, no, wait, no, Jeremy.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's already been. My bad. Kingsman. I meant Kingsman. I looked at Kung Fu Hustle.
Rick, choose between Kingsman and Nice Guys.
It sucks because I nominated it, but Nice Guys.
All right, no, that's fine. That's crazy. All right, let's see. We're at. So wait, let me move my stuff around. Put that down there. All right, well, I'm still on Kingsman. Steve?
Kingsman.
Jeremy?
Kingsman.
All right, cool. We'll just end there then. All right, Steve?
Last Action Hero.
All righty, Jeremy?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Last Action Hero.
Rick?
Hot Fuzz.
Richard?
Men in Black.
And I would have third Last Action Hero. That'll be your number 7. Number 6, Jeremy?
shit, what's that?
We have Beverly
I will
Hills Cop,
say,
21 Jump Street, Tropic Thunder, Deadpool, Hot Fuzz, Men in Black.
Men in Black.
All right. Rick.
Hot Fuzz.
Okay. Richard.
21 Jump Street.
Okay. And Steve, I'm going to say Beverly Hills Cop. Steve?
Deadpool.
So we all disagree, didn't we just now?
Yep.
All right. Leo, if you're listening, choose one of those 4 movies. What are we down with? We said Deadpool,
Men in Black.
21 Jump Street,
Real Cops.
Men in Black.
And Hot Fuzz.
Tropic Thunder.
I can change to my next choice if it matters.
Give me a second. I'm also asking a different private chat too. Alrighty, it looks like. Oh wait, Leo might be chiming in. All right, Beverly Hills Cop. We're gonna go with that. Thank you, Leo. That'll be number 6. All right, who's up next? I don't remember.
That's Steve, I think.
All right, see what you're thinking for number 5.
Deadpool.
My other chat would have said would have went with Deadpool. Jake, shout out to Jake Meltzer, but unfortunately Leo got there first, and he's in the chat, so we appreciate that. All right, so we're going for Deadpool, Jeremy.
I'll say Deadpool. That's fair.
All right, Rick.
Hot Fuzz.
All right, Richie.
I'll go Deadpool.
I would have said Beverly Hills Cop. Looks like Deadpool's going to be your number 5. Oh no, wait. I guess I wouldn't have said Beverly Hills Cop. I would have said 21 Jump Street. I lied. Oh, not $5 bill. What was it? Deadpool. Alrighty, Jeremy, what you got for number 4?
21 Jump Street.
Alrighty, and Rick.
Hot Fuzz.
Okay, Richie.
21 Jump Street.
I agree. So that's be number 4. Alright, Rick, what you got for number 3?
Hot Fuzz.
Alright, Steve.
Me?
Oh, Richie? Yeah, you guys look alike.
Men in Black.
Here comes the. I will go Tropic Thunder. Steve
Men in Black.
and Jeremy.
Yeah, Men in Black.
So there's a tie between Men in Black and Fuzz.
No, it's
Who didn't vote for one of those?
You said Tropic
What?
Thunder.
Men in Black had 3.
Oh, so I have to decide this. Oh, okay.
no,
So what are the options?
No, Men in Black got 3.
Men in Black.
Yeah, 3 of us had 3 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, 3 people said it. Okay, cool. I'm listening. Richie.
And this is number 1, right? Oh, because is this one? Are we doing the whole thing as latest?
Oh yeah. Sorry. So okay. Flip it. Yeah. What is your number 1? So give me your preference between Tropic Thunder and Hot Fuzz. Tropic Thunder or Hot Fuzz, Richie.
Hot Fuzz.
Alrighty. I have Hot Fuzz as well. Then Steve,
same. Hot Fuzz.
Jeremy,
Tropic Thunder is number 1. Come on, guys.
and Steve, Rick. God damn it, Rick.
That's not even a question. It's Tropic Thunder, hands down.
Well, it is a question because you guys are outvoted. Number 1 will be Hot Fuzz. Number 2 will be Tropic Thunder. Again, you're 12, voted by us, the men who know action comedies. Number 12, Team America, Wound Police. Number 11, Kung Fu Hustle. Number 10, Goosebusters. Number 9, Nice Guys. Number 8, Kingsman Secret Service. Number 7, Last Action Hero. Number 6, Beverly Hills Cop. Number 5, Deadpool. Number 4, 21 Jump Street. Number 3, Men in Black. Number 2, Tropic Thunder. Number 1 is Hot Fuzz. So there you go for our 12, in our opinion here, our humble opinion for action comedies. Again, Leo or anyone else in the chat, let us know. Is there anything we skipped in the 12 you think should have been in there? Or what is there an egregious what should be higher? Let us know. Plug parting words. Steve, what you got?
No, man, this was fun. I love talking about action comedies. I'm hope to be on a future episode. Unlike Rick here, I know I'll be. I'm just kidding, Rick. yeah, Mesa Media on YouTube, Mesa Media One, Mesa Media One on X, Mesa Media on Facebook. Got some good stuff lined up for me. I'm gonna do some videos about. Uh, I don't even know actually, but next time you'll see me in the wild. In the wild, you'll find me in the wild next time in Philadelphia for Animate Philadelphia. We'll be there for Fantasy Super Cosplay Wrestling, October 3rd through the 5th. It'll be my first time in Philly. I'm making it my damn mission to climb those fucking Rocky steps like Rocky. That's going to be my number one mission. Secondly, would be to shoot glorious FSCW action.
Jeremy, plugs, parting words.
Uh, no, not really. Keep checking out stuff over at Multiplex. Brawl matches are coming out now, so that's the new league over there. That's a lot of fun. Helping out with that a little bit. And I think I'm on the next roundtable coming up later in the month. But other than that, no, I'm just chilling. Not doing a whole lot right now. So yeah, go watch Steve make videos of having the eye of the tiger, all that shit.
Another fine. Rick, plugs, parting words. The floor is yours.
Well, this might be the first and only time I'm ever on Rankum, but I will say I am the only person who got
Rank
all
it,
four of
rank
them.
it, Rankham's
Rank it,
copyrighted.
rank
Rank
it.
it.
You'll
But I
get
think
demonetized.
I think I might be the only person here who got all four of the movies he voted for. So
Ah, good job.
pat myself on the back, and you can see
Sure.
me on this channel team up with JPO to kick some. I think we're playing Secret Tunnel.
Secret Tunnel.
Yeah, well, we're gonna put our foots in their secret tunnels when we kick their ass. So that's it. This was a lot of fun.
Richie, comedy, action, born hero. How you doing?
Yeah, it's going good. Yeah, you can find me usually on Wheeler Movies, usually every second Thursday here. Taking a bit of a hiatus. We'll be back in about 3 weeks. But you can catch our last episode where me and Austin Pet talked the Muppet movie, the first one in 1979. That was a fun time. And you can catch us weekly on the Lonely Marks podcast on the Lonely Marks YouTube channel, where we will be doing our predictions for All Out and WrestlePalooza. So that should be fun. And then talking about the news and that pesky Andrade who can't keep down a job. Yeah. So yeah, check that out. And yeah, I pop up on 25s and what here and there sometimes when my schedule allows. So yeah, thank you for having me.
Anytime, yeah, let us know to anyone here too in the private chat. Let us know if you've got any future ideas. Shout out to Malcolm and Take Three for letting us steal this. More or less what he said. I'm going to steal him saying, okay. Steve, for Jeremy, for Rick, for Richie, for Leo, for Jake, for Malcolm, for me, you, everything ever all at once, which wasn't nominated. We love you more than you'll ever know. Good night. Bye.